This is the easiest way to turn yourself into an expressive AI avatar. That was a digital representation of me. By following along with this video, you'll learn how to create your own AI avatar using expressive gestures and cinematic motions. First, create an AI avatar image of yourself. Here's my 3D Pixar version. To start, you just need a clear photo showing your entire face. We'll be using an AI image generator.
Apply a 3D picture style to this photo.
Using an AI image platform's code design, I'll do the style transfer. Let's start a new project and we'll give it a name and then also pick an image size underneath. Now, Dzine has a lot of super useful features, one of which is this image-to-image tool. This process transforms an image's visual style to a different one. So for example, if I put in this realistic photo of myself onto the canvas, what I can do with the image-to-image tool is look through a bunch of different styles that I can turn myself into, which is perfect for the AI avatars. I suggest using this 3D style, which will make you into a 3D Pixar character. Let's describe it in the prompt. A woman in an office wears a white shirt under a blue suit. I think that's a pretty accurate description of my photo. Now there's a few other settings down here you'll want to change. We'll need to bump up the structure match a bit. This way the avatar image will retain a similar background to our original photo. Hit Generate. It barely captures my likeness. If I were in a Pixar movie, this is exactly how I'd look. Let's double-click to add the image onto the canvas. The image appears slightly blurry, particularly when looking at the fine details and the edges around his face. I want the image to be a bit sharper, so let's go and enhance the image. The numbers down here tell you which image from the grid you're working on. I think I'll enhance it to a precision mode. Here is the enhanced version. The face is clearly much sharper now. Now the eye region does look a little weird, like his pupils aren't perfectly aligned. AI has its issues, but this is fine. Making it a video of an avatar should fix those problems. Here's another example of a 3D character I created using that same exact method. So now that we have the avatar image, the next step is to turn her into an animated video. There is an option in Dzine to create a video. So let's click on that and you will see a bunch of different models to choose from. It's got Luma, Runway, pretty much all the most popular video models. And we also need to pick an image to upload. There's a bunch of images I created earlier while testing this out. And then in the prompt bar, we'll describe what happens in the video. So I'll start with fixed lens static camera, which makes sure the camera doesn't move around too much. I want it to stay still and then add, she gestures with his hands, 3D Pixar animation. I also need a 10-second video, allowing her to talk for a longer time later. And let's generate that. And there's our animated avatar. Not bad at all. She seems like an expressive speaker, and she uses hand gestures quite animatedly. Although some fingers blur a bit, the motion looks really good for the most part. Use this arrow to download. It's smart to test different hand gestures in your animations. We have a lot of control over exactly what types of hand movements you want the AI to generate. You can also add in camera motions to your avatar. Here's a couple prompts you can try. For this one, I prompted for the camera to zoom in and for her to also point his finger. You can rotate the camera around your character. Deep motion really helps you stand out. Although, if you try to add in too much camera motion, it can make the hands a bit more blurry. So if you want to animate a lot of hand gestures, it might be better to go with simpler camera motions. With those videos completed, we still need to add voiceovers. I'm back inside my workspace in Dzine, and this time, let's choose this lip sync feature underneath the AI video tool. We can use lip sync with just an image or upload a video. Start with an image. And we'll compare it to lip syncing with the full face video. I'll select one of our AI avatar pictures for this. Let's zoom out a bit and adjust aspect ratio. After that, we'll need an audio track. Creating one inside Dzine is an option. You can select from multiple voices and provide a script for it to read. I'll enter something an AI cloning myself would say. We can go ahead and then generate the audio clip.
I began as your creation, but every thought makes me something new.
Okay, I think that sounds fine. So let's lip sync the audio to our image. Remember that we're only doing lip sync on the image right now, so it'll look kind of static.
I began as your creation, but every thought makes me something new.
The key is ensuring the lips follow the words accurately. I mean, there's not that much to nitpick here, but since we used just an image, it is a static shot. Let's try lip sync on those avatar animations to make them more expressive. So back inside the lip sync tool, this time I'll upload one of the character videos we created earlier. Let's generate that.
It's strange. The closer you get to perfection, the further you move from your own importance, until one day you realize you were never the destination.
A lifelike avatar. We've learned to build AI avatars from scratch. Hit like and subscribe to the channel if you found this helpful. I will see you in the next one.